Hello again folks, and welcome once more to Let's Play Dredge. The complete edition now, because I went and got all the DLCs. When last we left off, we had finished off the Pale Reach, where it was a massive iceberg that a ginormous goddamn creature was trapped in, and we had to lull it back to sleep. But now we're moving on to the Iron Rig, a DLC that basically changes the game. From what I've read, a lot of new fish, some more upgrades, hopefully some more upgrades to your ship, as well as some new equipment. Now, I've kind of been teetering back and forth on whether or not I wanted to start a brand spanking new game for this purpose, or if I just wanted to do the DLC. I've gotten to, even went to the point of getting to the point where I can dredge in a new game, only to really go, okay, but I really want to start like right away, because this, I would have to basically build up my ship in order to do what the Iron Rig suggests. In fact, there's a lot of other people that say do at least 2 of the relic quests before you dive into the Iron Rig. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna continue from my old save. That said, I did get the other DLC, the Blackrock Key, which I'll show what that does when I get into here. Dredging the depths. Ah, right, I forgot I already saved here. Haha, good. So, what the Blackrock Key does is you go to Blackrock, and you go to your workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations among the detritus. You find an arterial engine. Bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. This is an excellent starting engine. Basically adds like 7 knots, which, considering your first engine is about 10 knots? Or, oh wait, no, this is the... Is this the starting engine? The starting engine starts at like 14 knots, if I remember correctly. And it's just nice having that little oomph. And then this, I'm definitely going to be using throughout the game some. The Sign of Ruin, a symbol of the deep, is carved into the small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. And it gives you 5% bonus to your aberrations when you go to fishing, which is great by me. I'm not sure whether or not I'd say that that DLC is worth $5. Was it $5? It was something like $5. But overall, it would be nice. It would be a nice thing to have as just starting the game off. Don't have any fish to sell. I kind of forgot to use that anchor back at the place. Whoops. And I got a lot of upgrade stuff, so theoretically, when I finally get to the Iron Rig, I should be golden. We'll start at noon, simply by virtue of I want to continue playing. But yeah, so whereas the Pale Reach was all the way down here, the Iron Rig is tucked between the Twisted Strand and the Devil's Spine right here. So let's mosey on over to it and see what's up. I've really been itching for this one, and I kind of regret not having gotten this DLC before starting a brand spanking new game. Hello. Great. A great crate. Filled with loot. Heavy wooden crate full of materials. The outside is plastered with legal threats and warnings against unauthorized opening. Attention, the Foreman, Iron Haven Corporation's construction site, Sector J15. Is that? Yeah, okay. That is what it says on the map. I mean, it's not like we don't have a giant goddamn beacon in the form of a tower to go to. wonder if there's any fishmongers we can sell to on the rig. Really hope so. God, this thing is massive, though. Look at the size of it. I suppose it is supposed to be big enough that people are able to, you know, live on these things. I forget whether or not I already got the corrupted moonfish. Nothing matters because I didn't find any there. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch deep down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What's this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Iron Haven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be if it were on schedule. Right now, it's just a platform. Boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. Got the foundational stuff laid, but have been running into supply issues. Glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. Ships delivered cargo and materials keep going missing. HQ said they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of those ships on your map? If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp will let you use our facilities. Once we get the generator wired up, that is. We only got one of them. So far. Alright, we're on the map. Oh, wow. Actually, like, located on the map. I should be able to hit this other one real quick, like. Also, something I might be an idiot for. What? Me? An idiot? Never. Is that you can actually use the telescope to tell where the markers are. It's nice information. I'd kind of still rather that they appear on, like, the HUD in some way. It's fine. It's part of the mechanics, after all. Alright. Got 2 of them. Go ahead and turn this one in. We'll sleep overnight while night's happening. And that'll be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Nice. So, that should be in working order. I just checked the storage and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this though. Can use it to patch up things in a pinch. Keep it. It's the least we can do to return for your help. Repairs up to 2 damaged areas on your boat, prioritizing damaged equipment. Sweet. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourself to the head scientist? It's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Sure. You approach the old man, pacing back and forth near a cordoned-off area on the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Oh, who are you? Ah, the Anglo-Turned courier, isn't that right? The workers we're talking about here. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you collected in these waters? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Instead of rolling his eyes, as most people do when they sense a fisherman's tale approaching, the scientist's eyes glisten with an intense curiosity. Is that so? Perhaps you'll find me a little more imaginative than others. Before we get into all that, though, it seems my laboratory is also a victim to a missing supply shipment. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Yep. See where this is going. Darn. Remember that thing you said? Sleep? Probably that thing you should also be doing IRL. Wait, is there still another shipment over there? Is there a new shipment? Did I not get all the crates? I guess there were several crates. I'm a bit of a doofus like that, I guess. Yeah. I wonder how many crates that I'm going to need to collect throughout this. Alright, well, that's that spot depleted. I could probably go... Whoa. Hello, Big Blue. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, near directly south. We can get some more crates. Ah, there they are. Oh wow, a couple of them. Totally me not regretting having decided to do this for my old save file and not a new one. Because the amount of space that gets eaten up by this is a little ludicrous. Boop, 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 boop. You... Those fish are going to be bad by the time I actually go to turn them in. I'm rather hoping that the scientist, once I open up his facilities, will give me a place that I can actually sell them. If not, that's fine. There is the pontoon back over at the Twisted Strand, which should be... Yeah, the rickety pontoon. It's not that far. And so far, we've been collecting crates for people, which is all right. Just looking forward to. Yep, yep. There's the madness. Madness. There we go. One crate. Huh. Oh, we got some material for the science lab now, too? We'll get to work. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the Corp's payroll, why don't you take this, a small token of my appreciation. Soothing tea. A thermos of calming cinnamon tea, enough to quieten a panicked mind. Nice. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator, I'll give you the rundown. How can I help you? How long have you worked for the Iron Haven Corporation? My whole professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation, so that's, well, north of half a century now. Damn! Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. Damn. Dude's been out for a while. So it turns out the fuel never got dispatched from Iron Haven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently this is a biofuel generator. Some new tech the Corps wanted to trial out here. So they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. You get to help us out again? You can add fish or some other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, you ought to be able to start the drill. So it's another case of fill her up. Ugh, rotting. That's fine. Maybe rest. So now we get items that will allow us to stave off panic. As well as some stuff to make it so as we can repair our engines. Or, I guess, repair the ship in general. Quite cool. Oh, there's some. Should be some. How dare you tease me, fish. There we go. Oh, you're... Ugh. Half teeth, half muscle. This fish's sole purpose is the pursuit of its unfortunate prey. Yeah, that DLC is going to be real helpful in finding the aberrations. Real damn helpful. So, I suppose this is how we're going to make money with the iron rig. Just keep on using them their generator. Depleted. It does feel a little bit brighter during the day. That might just be because of how dark it does get at night, though. Alright, one generator. Okay, I was about to say, does it not accept abominations of flesh? Beach. Won't hold anymore. I fired it up. Crushing compactor clunks to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strained squealing soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. Aha! We've done it! A large capsule drops down from the chute labeled Waste. Though its clear walls, you can see remains of the fish you deposited. Well, you'll probably be able to use that chunk for chum, right? It's yours if you want it. A canister of malignant fish remains adorned with warning stickers and caution labels. Attracts wretched fish. Oh. Now we can finally get this drill started. All clear. Initiating drill drop in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. I think that might be a problem. The scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shockwaves from the drill. We've broken through. We're underway at last. And what about that huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Although we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather data. That vein, fisherman, I have something for you. The factory has recently become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with the corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is a new design. Oh. Line passes through a canister of dark fluid, coating and strengthening it. Coastal and shadow? Yeah, it's better than one of my current ones, so hell yeah. Oh, shit. Put that... I can't put that there for now. Using that rod, I need you to collect specimen samples from the Maros, just to check that the fish species are unaffected by our operations here. Oh, yeah. He says that when I notice most of these probably aren't normal. How's it going out there? What's the purpose of this rig? Well, I can't go into specifics, you understand, but the purpose of this platform is to test a crucial hypothesis that I've been working towards for years. If my hypothesis proves correct, it'll yield a significant assist for the corporation's business diversification strategy. Uh-huh. Aren't you gonna stop the drill? Ah, yes, I believe the drill has already stopped operating. Foreman should be making preparation to withdraw it from the seabed. It's not something you can just yank out, apparently. The drill team will take their time to try to ensure minimal disturbance. Good to know. A helmeted figure emerges from the shadows by a building site. He lifts his visor. Place isn't built yet. He gestures to piles of materials behind him. We're short on materials. Once they arrive, we can start working. Oh, you mean these? Huh. That's all we need. We can get the foundry built now. Good to go. Basic materials can be worked here. Yep. You want that made? I'll need some things from you. We just making crates? I guess we're just making crates. That's done. Alright. I can make crates. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects for more technical nature. Our plans for an interchangeable module system. You'll see. I'll show you when we're up here, but one more lot of materials, then we'll be able to upgrade some of your boat's basic functions. Oh, hell yes. Huh. Everything appears to be in order. I'll get the team onto it. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. Enhanced lights. Stronger lights lessen the effects of panic, improved light radius. Mine. That one's done. I can identify fishing spots at a distance. Mark them on your map. This one. Gib. I want this one. I want spin. That's nice. Enhanced foghorn. Makes your presence known. Pulses to illuminate your surroundings. And I happen to have that one last crate I just made, so... that one's done. Cool. I apparently can't do tier 2 just yet. Ah, right. Your samples. Sorry, I was a little preoccupied with excitement. Ugh. Man, I'm gonna have a time collecting these again. This is the iron hood. Boy. Construct buildings on the rig. Oh, wait. Tier 2s all around? Oh, that's what they meant. Okay, so how do I do tier 2s? What's happening to the missing material ships? Ever since we got the leg of the platform seated on the seabed, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they'd left port, but they never showed up. Guess the crews thought they could make some money sailing off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. Doesn't seem worth the risk to me. Between you and me, Corps are pretty ruthless reputation to track down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make one mistake, if you get what I mean. What's this rig for? Rig's your standard setup, designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. Doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting huge throughput. Didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something, else I wouldn't be here talking to you. What can you tell me about Ironhaven Corp? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now. Started out as a laborer on projects like this one, not always out to sea, mind you. I've worked my way up to site foreman. Corp itself is pretty successful, but of an institution. It's been around for hundreds of years in one form or another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. Boss seems to listen to him too. Alright. Right. I keep on clicking that guy like he's going to be giving me new shit to see or do. So wait. Pulses to illuminate your surroundings. Stronger lights lessens the effect of panic. Identifies fishing spots. Ah. That is actually really useful. Alright, let's see what y'all have done to the Morrows. Can't imagine any of it's been excessively good. Disturbed waters. Oh, you're just tuna. I think they actually want us to go more over here. Brody. Oh no. Okay. Ugh. So, osteostration. Armored jawless fish hunts in strong currents and uses suction to pull smaller fish into its mouth. Plated osteostration. A shell of bone pierced by spurs of something stronger. A horned miter shielding eyeless sockets. Lovely. Oh. Oh. Tuli monstrum. Again, this is an actual real fish. This bizarre creature feeds with a mouth on the end of a long proboscis. Two eyes swivel on delicate, spindly stalks. That's worse. Axial matron. Mouths within mouths, chambers within chambers. The matron's grip is terminal. This is an interesting way to do this. I think I'm gonna head back towards the rig. Seeing as I appear to be going mad. I was kind of hoping that they... I forget how fast my fishing is. Yeah, okay. Just more of the brood squids. I swear that these seas are far more choppy. Oh boy. Well, I didn't go completely mad with panic that time, so all's well that ends well. Hey, Fishman, thanks again for your help filling that generator. I've reported on a new operational status to HQ. In fact, they gave me a budget to compensate you for any additional biomass you bring in. Just see me at the operating generator and I'll pay you. I can now pay you for any biomass you add to the generator. The bigger the better, I assume. This isn't really my area. So, okay, now I can sell you. Oh, God. Figure emerges from lower decks and beckons you over into the shadows. If we're going to be hanging around, maybe we can do some business. Come see me at the undermarket alone. Creepy. Science lab first. How's it going out there? Alright, so, I'm gonna give you this weird one. And I'm gonna give you this other weird one. Yes? I guess I can just sell you the rest of the weird stuff. undermarket. Got some items you'd be interested in. Don't ask where they came from. Better off not knowing. Can make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. Ah, so now you are the person I shall be buying and selling shit from. Right, the jet drive engine. Forgot about that. Right, and nearly forgot about the ice blocks and whatnot. Well, seems like I'm finally able to start moving around stuff and fit them in a way that seems to make more sense. I really should see about selling some of this other crap that I don't need, like the earrings, a ring, this other ring. I guess I don't need this engine, but it's nice to have. Expate, more research parts. I'm not sure how much more we need explosives for. I've already got a majority of what we need. Guess I don't need you anymore, so I'll put you away. You have a better version of the of those that I can just purchase? No? That's a crying shame. Well, as long as I don't need them for a time. Right. I believe here is where I'm going to go ahead and call an episode. This is... I'm not sure how big of a DLC this is. I only saw the shape of what the pursuits are going to look like. So it's like kind of an eye shape. So it's not massive. It's not as long as the base game. But it would definitely have made the base game longer. But yeah, gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we gotta collect more samples and continue, I assume, assisting in crafting the Ironhaven Corporation's rig. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.